Listen up, brother. She's nice to you. She smiles every time you walk in. She laughs at your jokes, even the bad ones. She's friendly, chatty, always seems happy to see you. And because of all that warmth, you've completely missed the real story. You think she's just being polite? She's like this with everybody? But what if I told you there's one super specific thing she does when you're not paying attention that flips the entire script? One deliberate, almost sneaky behavior that when I drop it at the end of this video will make you go, wait, she's been doing that to me. And trust me, once you see it, you'll never unsee it. Here's the wild part, backed by behavioral psychology. Recent insights show that women who are most attracted to a guy often dial back the counterintuitive psychology of high attraction women, flirting compared to when they're just casually interested. Yeah, it sounds counterintuitive, but it makes total sense. The higher the stakes, real feelings involved, the more she protects herself from potential rejection or looking too eager. She plays it cooler, acts more friendly on the surface while dropping subtle signals only a tuned guy catches. This explains why so many dudes get friend-zoned by women who were actually obsessed with them. They missed the low-key cues and bailed too early. But before we dive into that psychology deeper and reveal the game-changing study implications, you got to understand something. 95% of guys screw up completely. There's this tiny window, the 37-second window, most guys miss forever. Literally 3 to 7 seconds, where she does something that screams, I want you to make a move. If you're not watching for it, you miss it 100% of the time. I'm breaking down exactly when that moment hits and what to spot. Stick around. I'm walking you through the 7 undeniable signs that separate just friendly from I've been thinking about you nonstop. Count how many she's hitting. At the 8-minute mark, I'm exposing the one sneaky thing she does with her phone that's so obvious once you know, yet totally hidden in plain sight. You'll kick yourself for missing it before. Right now, know this. If she's showing even 3 of these 7 signs, studies on attraction signals suggest there's a sign number 1, excuses to extend time with you, plus eye contact test, massive chance. We're talking high probability based on behavioral patterns. She's waiting for you to step up. If she's doing all 7, dude, move fast. Because female interest like this has an expiration date most guys only realize when it's gone. Keep watching, because at the 4-minute mark, I'm dropping something that sounds completely insane at first. A specific phrase she'll say that feels like straight-up rejection, but it's actually one of the strongest green lights for attraction. Most men hear it and quit on the spot. Don't be that guy. All right, let's get into it. The 7 undeniable signs she's secretly into you. Count them as we go. Sign number 1, she finds excuses to extend time with you. She's not blowing up your phone 24/7 or double texting like crazy. But watch what happens the second you're about to bounce. Oh, wait, before you go, actually, I wanted to ask you something. Or, hey, you hungry? I was just about to grab food. Want to come? She's inventing sign number 2. Remembers impossible tiny details about you. Reasons to keep you in her orbit. The real test. Does she do this consistently almost every time you're parting ways? If yes, that's not random. It's intentional. She's buying more time because being near you feels good. And subconsciously, she's hoping prolonged exposure turns into something more. Bonus detail most guys miss. When she throws out that extension line, check her eye contact. If she holds it longer, then 3 seconds while saying it, that's not casual. She's scanning your reaction, testing if you'll bite, and stay. Next time, compare. Does she pull this with other guys leaving or just you? The difference is massive. Sign number 2, she remembers impossible. The insane phrase that sounds like rejection but screams green light details about you. You casually mentioned loving a certain band 3 weeks ago. She drops it in convo out of nowhere. You vented about a work project once? Days later, hey, how'd that project turn out? What elevates this to she's into you territory? She recalls stuff you barely remember saying, tiny throwaway comments. Why? The brain prioritizes info about people who matter romantically. Cognitive psych shows we retain way more, up to 70% more, in some studies about crushes than casual friends. So when she remembers your sister's dog's name is Cooper, you hate cilantro. Or your childhood fave was the Lion King. That's her brain putting you on priority. Test this next time. Drop. Sign number 3. Perfectly mirrors your energy. Chameleon effect. Something random and unimportant like, man, I gotta remember to grab batteries later. Wait a week. If she hits you with, did you ever get those batteries? Yeah, she's been replaying your words in her head. Sign number 3, she mirrors your energy perfectly. Super subtle, but once you see it, it's everywhere. You get excited. She ramps up, you chill out. She relaxes, you lean back. Seconds later, she does too. Arms crossed. Mirror, this is the chameleon effect. Subconscious syncing. When someone feels connected neurologically, but the attraction key, she does it way more with you than others. Most people get her default mode. You get the mirror sign number 4. You're such a good friend. Defense mechanism decoded version. Test mid-cono. Shift your vibe. Excited to serious or playful to calm. If she follows within 30 seconds without prompting, her brain is locking in on you. That's not platonic rapport, that's deep connection seeking. Sign number 4. She says the phrase that sounds like rejection. You're such a good friend. Boom. Most guys hear that and think, game over, friend zone activated, walk away defeated. But psychology says this is often preemptive defense. She's scared of admitting feelings first. If you don't reciprocate, it's humiliating. So she frames it, friend to stay safe. Control the narrative. How to tell real friend zone versus shield. Look at post-phrase behavior. Does she pull away ghost? Stop sign number 5. Gets territorial jealous around other women effort? Or does she keep doing all the other signs? Extending time. Remembering details. Mirroring. If actions scream interest while words play safe, believe the actions. Words can lie, behavior doesn't. Extra clue. If she says friend, then gets jealous over other girls, probes your dating life, or acts bothered when you mention dates. That's not friendship, that's concealed attraction. I'll tell you exactly how to handle this at the end. Sign number 5, she gets territorial when other women appear. Another girl flirts with you, laughs at your jokes. Suddenly, her vibe shifts. Quieter, louder, pulls back, moves closer. That's jealousy masked as chill. Proof it's attraction. Sign number 6. Creates exclusive inside jokes to build intimacy. Body language betrays her. Positions herself between you and the other woman. Touches you more. Laughs harder at your stuff. Interrupts with something she needs to tell you. Territorial. Test carefully. In a group, give another woman noticeable attention. Respectfully. Watch. Does she withdraw? Insert herself. Mood swing. If yes, not friend vibes. Fascinating twist. Jealousy hits harder pre-relationship because she fears losing you before you're hers. Sign number 6. She creates inside jokes with you. Small but powerful. Inside jokes build us versus them intimacy. A private world only you. Sign number 7 casually asks about your type. Plus, her reactions share callbacks references only you get. Attraction marker, she deploys them publicly in groups, wants others to notice your special bond, or uses one to pull your focus when you're talking to someone else. Forces you to acknowledge her. Calculated attention grab, not casual. Sign number 7, she asks about your type super casually. Why do you ask? Just curious. Sounds innocent, but she's fishing. If she matches jackpot, watch her reaction to your answer. Remembers it. References later, subtly embodies it. You like the sneaky phone thing she does that's hidden in plain sight. Adventurous. Suddenly she's talking hikes. If you say something and she goes, "That's so not me." Check her face. Disappointed, quieter, probes for overlap. She's hoping you'll see her as your type. Now count how many of the 7 she's showing. 3 or more. Keep going, because I'm about to tell you exactly what to do next to turn hidden attraction into reality. If this hit home and opened your eyes, drop a thank you in the comments right now. It helps the channel a ton. And if you want more breakdowns like this, psychology hacks, attraction signals, how to make moves, what to do next, turn hidden attraction into reality, plus final advice without guessing. Smash that like button, hit subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss the next one. We're exposing more of this stuff weekly. Stick till the end for the phone reveal and the exact playbook on what to say do when you spot these signs, especially that friend phrase. You've got this. Don't let another one slip away. See you in the next.